those of you who are on right now, I just realized that I only brought my phone with me, so I don't know. Um, I won't know what time it is, so I don't know when to really stop the class. So I know we've got about 10 minutes before it starts, so y'all can just get settled in if you would like. Um, but I don't really know how to time when it's over. So we will figure this out as we go. If I start going over, just let me know, okay? I can kind of see the messages at the bottom. Being at the park, I had to get it far enough away to get the whole mat, but close enough to where you could hear me. So let me know towards the end if we are going over that hour mark, because I don't have a way of telling right now. I didn't bring a watch or anything like that. For the next several minutes, you can get ready for class, getting set up with any of your props that you may need, either pillows or blankets or anything to help assist you. And while you're doing that, I'm just going to be chanting over you. How is everyone? I'm getting a little close. Woo! Let's go to see what time it is. I made this announcement earlier. Oh, it's right on the dot. Good. The only way I have to tell time is through my phone, and I can't see my phone from where I am. So I may come up every now and then and get really close to you and see what time it is. Otherwise, we'll be doing yoga till 8 o'clock tonight. And depending on your time zone, that may be just the perfect time. So let's go ahead and sit up nice and tall. Relax the shoulders. Relax the facial muscles. Begin taking long, deep breaths in through the nose and out of the nose. If you're needing a pillow underneath you to release some of the tension in the hips and the knees, that's perfectly fine. Keeping that breath flowing in through the nose, out of the nose. Every exhale, seeing if you can relax just a little bit more. mouth, out the nose while I'm talking for the next few moments. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, making sure that you're paying attention to your body over me at all times. If at any point throughout the class I'm asking you to do something and your body's like, there's no way, listen to your body over me. It's always best, okay? Also, I want you to know that no matter what you can or cannot do, it does not take away from your perfection. You're absolutely perfect just the way you are. And so just hold on to that perfection. Breathe into that perfection. Let that thing surround you and become your reality, okay? Just know that you are absolutely perfect just the way you are. As you've noticed, I'm not at home today. I took the advice of our mayor and got out of the house and went to a park. I'm very socially distant from everyone. Though I had some people dancing to what I was chanting a moment ago. That was a lot of fun to see. But just to get some fresh air. So I'm in the park tonight. I want to thank you all for coming. Thank you for donating if you can. That is the way that I'm making a living right now. So if you have the ability to donate, that's wonderful. If you don't worry about it. I know we were all in this together and Spirit will provide. Okay? Good, let's place the hands on the knees. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, allow the body to come forward. We're going to take it around to the right side, big circles all the way around. Inhaling as you come up and back, and exhaling as you come down and forward. You notice that almost every single class that I teach, I like to start off with this because I like there to be a little bit of familiarity as we begin. Almost like settling into home. Good, keeping the body moving and the breath flowing. Inhaling as you come up and back, and exhaling as you come down and forward. Breathing. The sun is working its way around the tree and starting to pop me right in the face. It feels fantastic. Good. Keep breathing. You notice today we don't have music. Just kind of trying to see what that's like. You know me, I'm very motivated. I will still be chanting over you throughout the entire class. Keep breathing. Just going to get lost in it just a little bit more before we change directions. Good, and reverse the direction. Remember, we're going to continue to inhale as we come up and back, exhaling as we come down and forward, keeping that breath flowing in through the nose, out of the nose. Really connecting with the breath right now. The breath and the movement. Taking this time for you to let go. Let go of all of the things that you've been reading that have been causing stress or anxiety. Let go of anything that you have been watching that has been causing stress or anxiety. I would even venture out to give you, I almost dare you to go 24 hours without reading or looking at or watching anything that's going to cause anxiety or panic or stress. We know what's going on right now. We know what's happening. It's happening all over the world. You don't have to watch it 24/7 to know that it's still happening. So, turn it off. Breathe. Connect. Get your feet in the dirt. Your face in the sun. Good. Keep going. Keep breathing. We're going to go just as long on this side as we did the last side. Satanama Waheguru. Did you see that? My butterfly just tried to fly away. It's so pretty. I'm just going to fly away. Awesome. Inhale up, center place. Grab a hold of the knees. We're going to inhale, lift the heart up, shoulders back, chin up. As you exhale, sink back, chin to chest. Inhaling up. Exhaling back. Inhaling. Exhale. Taking it nice and slow. We're in no rush. Inhaling up. Exhaling back. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale back. Good. Come up to a nice, tall, seated position. We're going to go a little bit of a different direction today, so let's elongate the legs. Stretch those legs out early. We'll bring them back into a cross-legged position in a little while. You know me. I love that. Good. So we're going to flex the feet, draw the toes back towards you. If you need, you can place your hands beside you or behind you to help you stay propped up. One of flexing those feet, so we're separating the toes, giving space between all of the toes right now. And then point the toes really strong. Point, point, point. It feels so good. And flex. Flex, flex, flex the feet. And point one more time. Good. Shake that out. Stretch the pinky toes towards the floor. Sometimes you growl at them and they'll go down further. No, they don't ever go down further if you growl, but it's fun to growl sometimes. Satanama Waheguru, Satanama Waheguru. Now release, separate the feet, stretch the big toes towards the floor. This is another one you can growl at. Satanama Waheguru, Satanama Waheguru, Satanama Waheguru, Waheguru. Beautiful release. Look at the legs. Awesome. We're going to warm up just a little bit with some Kundalini Yoga movement. So we're going to have the arms straight out. And we're going to inhale as we lean forward. Exhale as we lean 10 degrees back. 10 degrees forward, 10 degrees back. In, X. In, X. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Satanama Waheguru, 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 Satanama Waheguru. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lower down. Place the hands on the ground. Wiggle it out a little bit if you need to. Good. Bringing the the left foot up against the right thigh. Left foot against the right thigh. Right foot is engaged and drawing back towards you. And we're going to gently, you'll either have your hands on either side of that leg, on the knee, shin, or foot. Tucking the chin just a bit. Long, deep breath. We're going to hold here for about a minute, okay? Long, deep breath. Keeping that focus on the inhale and the exhale. Keep breathing, keep the breath flowing in through the nose, out of the nose. We're almost finished with this portion. I know the mind likes to wander away from the breath. We just want to bring it right back to the breath. Even if you are saying inhale mentally, exhale mentally, keeping your mind focused on the breath. Good, now slowly begin to rise up. And now we're going to place the sole of the left foot on the ground, right by the right thigh. So here you want to either grab a hold of the knee with the hand, the wrist crease, or the elbow crease. The left hand's going to come behind the back. We're going to push down into the palm, sit up tall, and gently twist back, looking over the left shoulder. When you're looking over the left shoulder, you're also drawing that left knee into you. Few deep breaths here, looking back over that shoulder. Slowly release the neck and then the torso. And switch the legs out. Wiggle that out if you need to. We're going to bring the right foot up against the left thigh. Same as before, hands are either going to be on either side of that leg, on the knee, the shin, or on the foot. Tucking the chin just a bit, taking a few long, deep breaths here for about a minute. Keep that breath flowing. Don't hold on to the breath. Keep it flowing in through the nose, out of the nose. You are doing amazing. Satanama Waheguru, Satanama Waheguru, Satanama Waheguru, Satanama Waheguru, Satanama Waheguru. Satanama Waheguru. Keep that breath flowing. Keep the breath flowing. We're holding and breathing. You're doing fantastic. Holding and breathing. Again, it's wherever you're comfortable. You're either here, anywhere along that leg, holding and breathing. Good. Now slowly, very gently begin to rise up. And now we're going to place the right foot on the ground, the sole of the foot on the ground, right next to the left thigh. We're either going to grab the knee with the hand, the wrist crease, or the elbow crease of the left arm. Right hand's coming behind the back, pushing down into the ground, sit up tall. Gently twist back, looking over your right shoulder. Hold and breathe. Keeping this right knee tucked in. Good. Now gently release the neck, the torso. Lengthen that right leg. Wiggle it out. Beautiful. Now, if you would like, you can get your, I like to call it my trunk junk. I want to get our trunk junk out of the way, to get our sits bones on the ground. And we're going to fold forward with both legs here. Again, it's either going to be here, here, or here. And just know wherever you are, you're perfect. I'm going to take this time to also announce that I'll be teaching an extra class this week. I will be teaching live off at Beloved Yoga Studio Jinx. So I'll be teaching out of their studio this coming Saturday at noon, and it will broadcast live on the Beloved Yoga Studio Jinx Facebook page. So if you do not like that page yet, go ahead and do so, and then do yoga. You can practice with me on Saturday at noon Central Time. Good. Keep holding and breathing. Just a few more breaths. If you're wondering why I'm coughing, well, I got over the flu 2 weeks ago, and then I forgot to take allergy pills. And if you've been in Oklahoma, if you're not from Oklahoma, pollen is everywhere right now. It's crazy. And allergies are coming in. Yay. But I'm not going to stay inside. I'm going to come outside anyway, dang it. Good. Now slowly come up. We're going to place the hands on the ground behind you, fingers pointing forward. Place the soles of the feet on the ground, bending the knees, about hip distance apart. We're going to come into reverse tabletop, lift those hips. Take a couple of deep breaths here. And lower down. Good, coming back to a cross-legged position. Beautiful, just like you. Awesome. Placing the right hand on the ground. Left arm is going to come up and over. Stretching, breathing into this side body. Looking up and under this arm towards the sky. Breathe. Sitting under a beautiful tree that's got buds all over it, ready to start growing its leaves. Not a cloud in the sky. Good. Inhale, rise up. We're going to exhale down, opposite side, reaching through the fingers on that on the right arm, breathing into the right side body here. Creating space between the ribs. Inhale, rise back up. We're going to shift to a little bit more Kundalini Yoga. Hello everyone, just coming closer because I can't see the phone at all from so far away. Just want to say hi. Hi. Hope you're fantastic. So, we're going to shift to a little bit of Kundalini Yoga again. So, this next portion, this next exercise is if you have been feeling disconnected, right? Disconnected from one another, disconnected from life, feeling distant from life, this next one's for you. It's going to be the breath of fire through the mouth. The pointer finger and the ring finger are touching, and it's going to be like so we're going to in it through the mouth. I'll just demonstrate for you real quick. Does that make sense? Yeah? It's a lot easier to show you than to do it. So we're just going to do this for about a minute, okay? You ready? Pointer finger and ring finger are touching, and arms are going to pump, okay? Ready? And doing amazing. Keep it going. We have just another about 30 seconds to go. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Yay! You're doing awesome. You're doing awesome. We're going to do one more Kundalini exercise. After this one, we will shift, go right back into a little bit of a flow. So this next one is specifically to increase your intuition. I know with all of the crazy, uncertain things that are taking place in the world right now, there are certain places and different aspects of our lives where we can remain certain. And that is our connection, our divine source connection will always be certain. It can always be certain. And we can know this as we begin to increase our intuition and our knowledge of this connection with the divine. So this is specifically for that. This is pointer finger and thumb touching. This is Gyan Mudra. The hands are resting palms up on the knees with the fingers pointer fingers and thumbs touching. The tongue comes out of the mouth and you begin the lion's breath. We're going to close the eyes and look right here towards our third eye. So our eyes are kind of crossing and looking right here. It's a powerful breath. If you start to feel a little dizzy or something, back out. We're only going to do it for about a minute, okay? This is to increase intuition. And begin. That breath going. Keep it going. Keep it going. You're doing fantastic. We have maybe 30 seconds more to go. You can do this. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale, release. Hold the breath out. Inhale, fill up the lungs. Hold the breath in. Exhale, release. Hold the breath out. And begin to breathe normal again. Good. We're going to take about 30 seconds to allow that energy to integrate into your vibration. Just a few breaths here. Beautiful. Now let's take the right hand, place it on the left knee. Left hand's coming behind the back. Push down into the palm. Sit up tall. Inhale. As you exhale, twist back, looking over your left shoulder. Another spinal twist. We want to make sure that we're getting all the stuff out of that spine. So these twists really squeeze out any toxins that might be there. Okay, so we're just nice, gentle twists here, not forcing too much. Good. Gently release the neck, and then the torso will come back to center. Wiggle that out. Taking the left hand to the right knee, right hand behind the back, push down into the palm. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist back, looking over the right shoulder. Good, and release the neck and the torso. Wiggle that out. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Beautiful. One more thing before we straighten out the legs. We're just going to fold forward. So if that's right here for you, that's perfectly fine. If you need to come down further, come to wherever you're comfortable. We're going to hold there and breathe 3 deep breaths. Awesome. Begin to walk yourselves up, nice and gentle, releasing the legs again. Now we're going to come all the way to the back. I'll try to talk loud so you can hear. I may actually turn my head back towards you because it'll be closer to the mic. So we're going to come to our backs. Arms down at the sides. Legs are long. We're going to inhale up, right arm, left leg. Exhale it down. Inhale up, left arm, right leg. Exhale it down. Inhale up, right arm left. Exhale. Inhale up, left arm right. Exhale down. Go with the flow of the breath. Keep going. This is called going for a walk in the clouds. There aren't any clouds today, so I'm just walking through the sky. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Again, going with the flow of the breath. One more on each side. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. Good. Draw the knees in. Get a hold of those knees. You can either hug them in or draw them in with your hands and rock a little bit from side to side. Good. Now we're going to roll all the way over onto our tummies. All the way onto your tummies. Bringing the elbows directly below the shoulders. Palms flat on the ground. Big toes are touching. Pushing all the toenails down into the floor. Squeeze the bum. Push down into the elbows, lifting the heart forward. We don't want to look up too high, just looking a few feet in front of your mat. Take a few deep breaths here. If this is too much, you can come down. You don't have to push up so high, remembering to make it yours. If your body says no, it's okay. Gently release. Arms down at the sides, palms facing up. Relax the head to the right or to the left. You can rock a little from side to side. And then bringing the elbows underneath the shoulders again. Palms down, push down into the palms, down into the elbows, big toes together, squeeze the bum, lift the heart, and look just a couple of feet in front of your mat. One more deep inhale. As you exhale, relax back down. Arms down at the sides, palms up. Turning the head now to the opposite direction to get an equal stretch on the neck. Good, bringing the hands underneath the shoulders. We're going to push into the hands, lift up to the knees, all the way back, child's pose. You can take a wide-legged child's pose if you would like. Knees to the outside edges of the mat, big toes to the center. Sinking back, dropping the hips over the heels. And the forehead coming to the ground, or maybe even a stack of books or a block if you have a block. Let's gently come back up into tabletop. Hands are directly below the shoulders, fingers spread wide, middle finger pointing forward. Knees below the hips, about hip distance apart. Feet flat on top of the feet. Take a deep inhale, drop the tummy down, lift up the head and hips into cow pose. As you exhale, curl under into cat pose. Pushing into those palms, pull the hips in. Oh, that feels so good. Inhale, drop the tummy down, lift up the head and hips. Exhale, curl under, chin to chest. Inhaling up. Exhaling back. Inhale. Exhale. And one more time, inhaling up. Exhaling back. Coming into tabletop. Extending the right arm and the left leg. Right arm, left leg. Reach through the fingers. Push through the heel of the foot. Keeping the toes aiming at the floor or the ground, the grass. Deep inhale. Exhale, lower down. Switch sides. Left arm, right leg. Reach through the fingers. Push through the heel of the foot. Breathe. Good, and lower down. Now we're going to switch sides again. I normally love teaching this in person because I love to hear all of the things that come out of your mouths when we do this. So hopefully you will message me what came out of your mouth when you did this. So we're going to extend right arm, left leg. And then we're going to take both of them out to the side. Whoa! Yes, you feel that in that left hip? Woo! Good, bring it back to center. And lower down. Awesome job. Opposite side, left arm, right leg. And take them out to the side. And back to center. Lower down. Child's pose. Relax all the way back. Forehead to the ground. Beautiful. Slowly come up into tabletop. We're going to curl the toes under and lift into our downward facing dog. Once you're in down dog, begin to bend one knee, straighten the other, going from side to side. Coming back to center, and then lift up to the balls of the feet. Stretch out the toes. Relax the heels back. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, bend the knees, look forward, and walk your feet up to meet with your hands. Inhale to a halfway lift, flatten the back. Exhale, let's fold. Let go of all the tension in the body. You can grab opposite elbows if you would like. like, or just hang. Inhale, arms out to the sides, bend those knees, come all the way up to standing. Woo. Exhale down into prayer. Good. Now we're going to take a wide stance on the mat. Toes come in, heels out. Toes in, heels out. Wide stance, hands on the hips. Slowly begin to fold forward until you're about halfway there. Place the hands on the ground. If you need some blocks, some books, or maybe even a chair here, a chair would help as well if you wanted to hold on to a chair. We're going to relax. Coming into whatever forward fold feels best for you. Hanging here, breathing. Heels out, toes in. You should feel that stretch through the outside area of the shin. Feels pretty dang good. Good, and then planting the right hand below you, we're going to lift the left arm up into the sky. Just reaching up and breathing. I think you can see most of me anyway. Can't quite tell. I can scoot back a little bit. Learning as we go. Good. Slowly lower down. Taking your time, we're going to switch sides. Left palm on the ground or on the chair. Right arm extends up. Back to center, bring the hands to the hips. Inhale, lift up. And heel toe the feet back in. Good. We're going to bring the toes to the outside edges of the mat, the heels in towards the center. I'm going to come close to you and check the time real quick because I don't have a watch. I think most of you heard me say that earlier. Oh, perfect. Perfect, perfect. So heels to the outside edges of the mat. Toes to the outside edges of the mat. Heels are towards the inside. Hands in prayer. If you've had any type of knee surgery or knee replacement or hip replacement, you can come down to seated because that's where we're headed next. Otherwise, you can come down into a squat if you are comfortable with it. Sinking into your hips. Good. Use the elbows to push into the thighs. Open the hips a little bit more. Good. Tucking the chin, lifting up through the top of the head. And breathe. Down to seated. You're doing amazing. Now we're going to come to a wide-legged seated position. I'll turn sideways so I think I can get all in the shot if I'm sideways. Watch out, little spider. Put it away. Sorry, I got to get a spider off my mat. I don't want to hurt him. Get off there. Okay. I'll turn this way. Good. Wide-legged seated position. You want to flex the feet so the toes are drawing back towards the body. Coming back towards you, aiming up at the sky. Hands are either going to be directly behind you, holding you in position, or in front of you with a little bit of a lean forward, as long as our low back isn't curling, okay? If we're experience this right here, this sensation here, place the hands on the ground, push down, tilt the pelvis, and straighten that spine. If you're able to fold from the hips, hinging forward from the hips and placing the hands here, please do so. And you can come to wherever you're comfortable here. Leaning forward, keeping the feet flexed and breathing. Slowly begin to walk yourself back up. We're going to grab underneath the knees, lean back, and lift in. Oh, yes. Give them a little pull, bringing the soles of the feet together. This is cobbler pose, and once we're in cobbler pose, you want to either grab a hold of your ankles, your feet, or we'll clasp our fingers around the toes. Again, we're going to sit up nice and tall. So if you notice that your back is tight, again, this is where you can place a bolster or a blanket or a pillow underneath your bum. So here, if you notice that your back is curling already, you want to place something underneath you to give you some elevation so that you can have a nice long spine. And then we'll hinge forward from the hips again. So instead of just curling over, we're going to hinge from the hips, folding from the hips first. Begin to fold over, and then once you can't fold over any further, then it's okay to curl the spine and relax the neck. You can also use the elbows to push the legs down a little bit further, if you're comfortable with that. Slowly rise up. Good. Grab a hold of those knees. Bring them in. Give them a little squeeze. And just for funsies, we're going to take our pointer finger and our middle finger, wrap them around our big toes. Sit up tall. This is just for fun. And push those heels out. Woo! Good, couple of breaths here. You can do one leg at a time. That's perfectly fine as well. Good. I see some people rolling back in their living rooms. That's okay. Awesome, release. Bring those knees in again. Come all the way to the back. All the way to the back now. Draw the knees in, give them a hug, and rock a little bit from side to side. Good. Placing the soles of the feet on the ground, hip distance apart, arms down at the sides. Push into the feet, lift those hips up to the sky. Slowly exhale, lower down, one vertebrae at a time. Once you reach the ground, draw the knees in, give them a hug. Placing the feet on the ground again. Push into the feet, lift those hips. If you're comfortable with it, you can draw the shoulders underneath you just a bit and lift that right foot up to the sky. Hips still lifted.
Whenever you're ready, switch sides. Lowering that left foot down, push into both feet, lift those hips again, and exhale one vertebrae at a time, coming back to the ground. Draw the knees in, give them a hug. Good. Arms are coming out to the cactus. Knees are coming over to the right. Head is turning to the left. You can use your right hand if you would like to give that left knee a little bit of a pull. Very softly, very gently, start to bring the knees back to center. Adjust the spine if you need. And then let the knees fall all the way over to the left side as the head turns back towards the right. You can use your left hand again if you would like to pull that right knee down. Not necessary, but if you would like that, that's perfectly fine. Breathe. Keep the breath flowing. Slowly bring the knees back to center. Adjusting the spine. We're going to reach down, grab the outside edges of the feet. Draw the knees down towards the floor as you open the feet up into Happy Baby. Once you're in Happy Baby, begin to rock a little bit from side to side. You can also hold on to just the calves or the shins if you would like. Gently release the legs. Allow the legs to go long, feet anywhere between 1 and 3 feet apart, arms down at the sides, palms facing up. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, relax your entire body. In final relaxation, while I chant over you for the next several minutes. Well, just go ahead and relax. I can't see what time it is at all with the sun, so we're just going to sit in Shavasana for a bit while I chant over you. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, let go of everything. Allow yourself to reap the benefits of your practice. And know you are perfect, and again, rest in that perfection. You're doing your best, and your best is perfect.
Satnam Sri City. Sacheda Sachadoa Param 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 Apsahai Hua Sacheda Sachadoa Param 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 Apsahai Hua Sachada Sachadoa Param 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 Apsahai Hua Sachada Sachadoa Param Param Param. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes, bringing yourself back to your body and to the room. Apsahai Hua Sajeda Sachadoa Param Param Param. Stretching your arms up and overhead, stretching from the tips of your fingers all the way down to the tips of your toes, wakening your body. Apsahai Hua Sachada Sachadoa Param Param Param. Draw the knees and give them a big ol' hug, thanking your knees for being so dang good to you. Rolling all the way over to your right side, using your right arm as a pillow if you would like. And then whenever you're ready, pushing yourself up to an easy seated position. Satgude Name, Sri Gurudev Name, Angude Name, Jugatgude Name, Satgude Name, Sri Gurudev Name, Angude Name, Jugatgude Name, Satgude Name, Sri Gurudev Name. Bringing our hands into prayer, let's release an Om together. You ready? Are you ready? Yes. Take a deep inhale. Let's all take a deep inhale. Let's flood this world with Om. Take a deep inhale. The light, the love, the joy, peace, and healing of God are in you. May they radiate through you to every single person that you come near or in contact with. God bless you, and namaste. Thank you all so much. Have a blessed, blessed, blessed day. Make sure you laugh a lot. Air hug every person you know, and we'll see you next time. Just a couple of announcements. Remember that I'm doing online intuitive readings now instead of in person. I'm also offering online, which is video through Zoom. I'll be doing Reiki and different types of healing modalities. If you're interested, you can text me or you can send me a DM here on Facebook. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget that Thursdays are now virtual Spirit Fair Thursdays, so I'm offering 15-minute readings in Reiki. So and those are for $25, which is, I don't normally offer 15-minute sessions, but I'm doing that now just because of what all is taking place. I understand not everyone has the funds for a full session, so we're going to do that while all of this craziness is going on. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for keeping up with me. Thank you so much for joining me every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here at 6. Don't forget that also this Saturday I'll be teaching at Beloved Yoga Studio Jinx on their Facebook page, Beloved Yoga Studio Jinx Facebook page. We will be live at noon this coming Saturday, so come join us over there. And then Friday night right here at 6 p.m. And I have another workshop that I'm going to be doing virtually. So go look at the Mystical Matthew Facebook page, and there is a new event that's going to be happening in just a few weeks right here on. Actually, it's not going to be on Facebook Live, but if you look it up, you'll get all the information on it. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for your support and your love. I send healing and love and blessings to every single one of you. God bless you, and I will see you soon.